Hey Robloxian, in this video I'm gonna show you how to create some GIF animations in Roblox. I like this effect a lot, and if you want to see first how it looks like, I add a link in the description, so feel free to try it out. Okay, let's start. First of all, you need to select some GIFs to make your animation. I'm on the website giffer.com and I have chosen this dancing girl and this rotating ThinkFace. Both of them have a transparent background. You can find plenty of other GIFs on this website with a transparent background. Okay, but if you want to follow along with me, I will put the link in the description to both of those GIFs. Okay, then simply click on this copy GIF link to store the URL, and then you need to go to the website easegif.com, animated GIFs made easy, and then click on this link split. Now go to this URL field and simply paste your GIF link like that, and then click on upload. So there you go. Down here you have some information about this GIF, and you have to remember this width and this height of the GIF, because later on we will need to create a part with a correct aspect ratio according to these values. Okay, down below you can see this split options. Click on this drop down button and select output images in PNG format. We need PNG to keep our transparency in this files. Okay, then click split to frames, and as you can see we have now all the 40, I guess it was 40, yeah, 40 frames split it into single images. Okay, then go to download frames as zip file, click on it, and then simply save your zip file wherever you want. I will rename mine as well, like animated girl. Okay, and save it. After that, open your browser, file browser, and simply extract your zip file. I will extract it to the same name. So there we go. And after that, you can delete your zip file. Good. Then open your file and select the view format to details like this. As you can see, they are all ordered by the file name, and this is very important. You have to order them by file name, starting with the first frame and ending with the last frame, number 39. And at this point I'll recommend you to rename your files, because this name will later show up in the asset manager in Roblox Studio. And yeah, simply choose a proper name for this animation. To do that, simply click on the last frame and then scroll up to the first frame, hold your shift key and click on the first file, and then press F2 on your keyboard to rename the first file. I will choose the name animated dancing girl, like that, and then click enter, and Windows will add a number on all of your files like that, starting with 1 and ending with 40. You can check if they have the correct order, all of your frames. I have here the Faststone image viewer, and I opened the first PNG file, and then I can simply click on my right arrow button, and as you can see, this animation is playing correctly. So that means I have the right order. Okay, now we have to go to Roblox Studio. So in Roblox Studio, first of all, you need to open your asset manager. As you can see here on the right side, I have opened it already. If you don't know where you can find the asset manager, simply go to view and then click here on asset manager. Now we need to import our images. Click on this icon, bulk import, your file explorer will pop up, and then simply locate your folder with this PNG files, and then click on the first PNG file and hold your shift key, and then click on the last file, and then simply click here on open. I have done that already. I don't have to do it again. All of the uploaded images will end up in this asset manager in the image folder. Simply click on it and you will find all of your uploaded GIF files. Okay, so much for that. Then go to the workspace and click on this plus icon and then create a folder. So there we go. Rename your folder to a proper name. I will name mine GIF Animations, like that. And then we need to insert a part. Simply click on plus icon again and then part, search for part. So there is my part. Okay, first of all, I need to know where the front face is. Go to click on this part and then simply click on this small icon on this orientation indicator, and now I can see where my front is. So this is this side. I want to rotate it by 90 degrees like that. Simply go to model, click on rotate and insert 90, then you can rotate it by 90 degrees. Okay, now we need to give this part a proper size, and to know the proper size you need to go back to the website and remember these two values. So the width is 2.80 studs and the height is exactly 3 studs. Okay, then go back to Studio and go to size. So 2.18 for the x-axis, and for the y-axis I have 3. Okay, and z-axis should be as small as possible. In my case it's 0.001. Okay, that's our size. So move it a little bit up so it's above the surface like this, and then click on anchor to anchor this part. I want to be the animation way bigger than this, so to realize that, simply click in here, 1 stud, and then click on the scale tool, hold your shift key and then drag the y-axis up a little bit like that. So I am at 8 by 12 studs right now. Okay, I think that's enough. Good. Our part is ready. You can deactivate now this orientation indicator and click on move again. After that, you should rename your part to a proper name. I will call mine Animated Girl, like that. And then you have to insert a SurfaceGUI. Where is it? There we go. SurfaceGUI. And in this SurfaceGUI, you have to insert a image label like this. After that, select the SurfaceGUI, then go to light influence and set it to 0 like this. And then go to brightness and set it to 2. So now your image will glow a little bit. So it's a really nice effect, I think. You can change it to a value you like. Okay, after that we have to adjust the size of the image label. Click on the image label, go to, where is it, size, yeah, expand it, go to the x-axis, set offset to 0 and scale to 1, and the same for the y-axis, offset to 0 and scale to 1. So this will scale the image to the size of your part. I don't want to have a background, so we have to go to image label and set the background color to, where is it? Up here. Background transparency to 1. So no background for this picture. And then go to your asset manager, click on the first frame and then copy ID to clipboard. Then select your image label and go to, where is it, image, yeah, like this, and simply paste your asset ID, and then your image will appear on this board. So if you want, you can adjust the brightness a little bit of this picture by going on the SurfaceGUI and yeah, let's take like 4, but that is a little bit too much, I think. I think 2 is good enough. This is the original brightness, 1, but it should pop out a little bit in my opinion. I think 2 is good enough. I will leave it as it is. Now that we have set up the image, we can actually do the animation. And for that, we need to script a little bit. But before that, go to image label and go to image and delete this URL so that you have a clean image, because we will use this image as a template, and all of the PNG files, we will insert them with a script in this image label. So go to your part, click on this plus icon and go to script. Insert a script, rename this script to a proper name like animated girl underscore s for script. Okay, first we need to select the part, so local animated part, I guess, and then equals to script.parent. So script.parent is our animated part, and then we have to select the image label as well. So local image label equals to script.parent.surfacegui.image label. Okay, so script.parent.surfacegui.image label. Okay, then we have to create 2 tables. Local, what should I call them? Asset IDs, I guess. So our first table. Curly brackets open and close, and then a local what should I call this one? Image table, I guess. So equals curly brackets open and close. Good. Now we have to insert all our asset IDs from this PNG files in our table asset IDs. To do that, simply click in between these curly brackets, hit 1 time enter, and then you have to input quotient marks, and in between these quotient marks you have to insert your asset ID. Simply click on the first file. This is very important. You have to do this in the correct order. You have to start with the first file and end with the last file. In our case, these are 40 PNG files, if I remember it correctly. So click on the first one, then copy ID to clipboard, then go to your curly brackets and simply hit strg plus v. So to insert your URL, and then at the end add a comma, hit again enter, and move on with the second file. So in my case, animated girl GIF 2, copy to clipboard, then quotation marks, insert your URL again, comma, and so on and so on. I will speed up this process. Okay, I'm done. Yay! It took a few minutes to do that. So what we have to do now is we have to clone this image label and put every asset ID in this property image. And I can do that with a for loop. So for I equals 1, that means it starts with 1. In the, how does it called, asset IDs table, asset IDs, and incrementing by 1. 1 I said, do. So first I need to clone my image label, so that means local clone image label equals image label and the function clone. Okay, so we have here our image label and we clone this image label. After that, we have to insert this asset ID in the property of this image label. Where is it? There we go, image. And I can do that with clone image label dot image. Yeah, this is this property image equals to asset IDs and in brackets I. So it takes the first entry of this table and puts it into the property of my image. Okay. And then I have to set the parent of the cloned image. So clone image label dot parent equals to image label dot parent. That means this new cloned image will be a child of SurfaceGUI. And after that, I want to insert this new image label into our table called image label. I can do that with table.insert image table, comma, clone image label. Okay, after that is done, I can actually create my animation. How do I want to do that? So, first of all, I need to create a while loop, while true do. So, how do I want to create my animation? Well, I have to set every image to be non-transparent and the previous image should be set to transparent. So this while loop simply will take this array, this image table array, and loop through every image and set it to non-transparent and transparent. Therefore, I need a new variable called local previous image, like that, equals nil. Good. And now I have to select my first image in this image array. So I can do this with a for loop as well. For I equals 1, we start with the first image and the array image label. No, image table. So this is correct. And we increment by 1 do. Okay, now we have to make the current image to be non-transparent and the previous image to be transparent. So that means image table in brackets I dot image transparency equals 0. So I want to be this image non-transparent. And then I have to set the previous image to full transparent. So, but first I have to check if there is an image, because if it's run this the first time, there will be no image in this previous image variable. So I need here an if statement. If previous image, then previous image dot image transparency equals to 1. Okay, and after that is done, I have to set this image to be the new previous image. Okay, and I have to do this after this if statement. Okay, previous image equals to image table and in brackets I. Okay, And now we have to set a wait in this for loop, because without this wait, it would run through this loop in one go. So simply put in this for loop a wait, and let's start with 0.03. Okay, now let's test our animation. Simply click here on this run button and look what happens. Okay, it's working. So it's working, but in the first run, something is not right because they are getting not set to transparent. Okay, go in this for loop in asset IDs, and then set here in between clone image label dot image transparency to equal 1, I guess. And what else do I want to do? Go up here to animation part, then type in animation part dot transparency equals to 1. Okay, and I also want to set can collide to false, so animation part dot can collide equals to false. Yeah. Now simply click here on this play button, and let's look what happens now to our animation. Good. It is working as intended. It takes a while to load up all those images, but after they are loaded up, this animation is playing correctly. So from the other side, you can't see anything, and I want to change this as well. I want to see this animation from the front and the back side. Simply click on the stop button, and then you have to duplicate your SurfaceGUI by clicking on Control D, duplicate, and then rename the other one to back, SurfaceGUI back. That should be enough. And then go on your SurfaceGUI, go to Face back. Yeah, good. Now we actually have to select our script and duplicate it as well, and then rename it to, come on, let's rename this one back. Okay, so this is my back script, and I have to adjust this image label here. I have to select the correct one, SurfaceGUI back, and this should actually do it. Yeah, this is all okay. Let's test this. Yeah, it looks very good. Animation is playing from both sides, back and front. I like this effect really much. Look at that. It's really cute, isn't it? Yeah, okay. After that is done, I want to make the ThinkFace animation as well. All you have to do now is to select your animated girl, go to creative, go to your workspace, select your part, and hit Control D for duplicate. Then select the move tool, put it to the left or right, wherever you want to have this part. Good. Then we have to rename our part. I will rename it to, let's say, animated think face, like that. Then I have to delete first the backside and the back script. Yeah. And then go to your, maybe I should rename this script as well, animated ThinkFace script. So all you have to do is to replace all these asset IDs. So you have to load up your ThinkFace like in the first process, and then simply copy your, where is it? I have my face loaded up already. Copy your asset ID from your face like this, copy to clipboard, and then insert, delete all of this, all of these asset IDs like this, and insert your asset ID like that. So beginning with the first PNG file and end up with the last one. I will speed up this process. Job done. I have inserted all of my asset IDs, but now I have go to my part and have to adjust my size because the aspect ratio of ThinkFace is 1. This means I have to change my size. Let's say 8 on the x-axis and 8 on the y-axis as well. Okay, let's play this one and look if this is working as intended. Yay! Look at this. Man, this is really a nice effect. I like it. Okay, I have to set the backside as well. So simply click on that stop button and then go to your SurfaceGUI. Simply Control D for duplicate. Then rename it to back, I guess. And duplicate your script as well. Rename it to back. And simply adjust this image label. You have to put in here back. Okay, and that should do it. Let's see. Hey. Oh, I forgot something. I have to set the SurfaceGUI from the back side to face back. Okay. Let's see if it works. Yay, it is working. And look at that. Man, this is really looking good. Like a 3D effect. I like that one. I really like that one. And right now I have a really cool idea. What is if I simply put this face on the head of this bot? Imagine a moving ThinkFace. Okay, let's do this. ThinkFace, I need you. I will duplicate you and rename you to ThinkFace bot, I guess. Where is my bot? There we go. I need to select the head of my bot. And then I have to, no, actually I have to select my animated ThinkFace first and then the head of my bot. And then I go to my align tool and align it to his head like that. Good. And then I have to rotate this one like this and adjust the height like that. Good. Then I will unanchor this part, my animated ThinkFace, and then I have to set a constraint, a weld constraint to his head. Yeah. Now watch this. Let's see. Let's see. This is looking really, really nice. Yeah, man. Actually, I want to play it. I want to play it with my character. Let's start this. Oh, I'm starting now in front of my bot and he will probably kill me, right? Yeah, he killed me right at the start. Okay. Hey, bot, come here to me. Let's see how this looks like. There we go. Hello, bot. Yeah, man. This is looking really, really nice. I like this effect. Come to me. Follow me, buddy. I love this one. Okay, now you know how to animate GIFs in Roblox. And if you have something to add to this topic, simply write it down in the comments. Good. Thank you for watching and bye.